It's a vibe, that's a vibe. Oh, it's a vibe, yeah. It's a vibe, yeah.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Tia.
What's happening? It's Chris.
And them damn Dems is back with another video. If you can't tell by the title, today we'll be having story time on how we met each other. So, let me start off.
Yeah.
Well, we met each other in high school. I was a freshman. I was 14 or 15.
14.
I was 14 years old. Met at Brunswick High. And Chris had just came to Brunswick High, correct?
Yeah.
He came from Glen Academy. He was on crutches at the time.
I forgot all about
And
that.
we had a math class together, Mr. Upham, algebra. We both failed it.
Horribly. I felt it with a fucking 50.
I don't know what I failed it with, but I failed it, and it's your fault because you kept looking at me. Y'all remember the overhead board? Where it was like the overhead board in the middle. Chris is on that side, I was on this side. So he kept like sneaking and looking at me, distracting me. So,
I wasn't even know this.
but it's okay because I still graduated. We both graduated high school, and we out there, bitch. Okay? You had to retake the class, but that's okay. So, go ahead and start it off. Since you came to the school.
Oh, I came.
Look at the people.
I can't. Shut up. Good.
Put your hand down.
Let me be. Anywho,
Tell them how you met your beautiful wife.
We wouldn't have met my wife. It was actually a bet. I bet Tia off a bet. It was a bet.
I didn't know that, y'all. So apparently, Chris and another guy.
How you gonna ask me to tell my story and you gonna interrupt? Move.
Lower your voice.
No. Anywho.
I didn't know I was a bet.
Me and
I
a
guess I
guy
was
in
just that point.
Man.
Okay.
Fuck. Me and a guy made a bet on who can get her first, who can have a number first, who can talk to her first or whatever.
Pathetic.
Oh well, nigga, I won. I don't give a fuck. I won.
Honestly, I ended up talking to Chris, and then me and the other guy became really good friends. We never, took it there or like it was officially boyfriend girlfriend, but we did talk, and I used to see him. I used to go visit him and stuff.
Stop.
But I did not know. Damn, I never been a thot. All my classmates that watching this, y'all ain't never heard me be in them streets because I be low key. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I didn't know, but evidently Chris won because here we are. Now we're talking about houses and babies and stuff.
I'm getting no buzz out of me. It started off as, like I said, it started off as a bet. I won eventually. Of course, I won.
So how did the bet go? How did y'all establish that it was gonna be a bet?
Cause we was just messing around, like, yo, you were the only fine girl that was in the class. It was white girls in there, but I wasn't on that type shit. But we made a bet, and I never even got paid for it, bruh. If you see this, I want my money. Them $5 go a long way.
$5?
Man, we was in high school.
I am not no $5 hoe.
We was in high school. Hell, them $5.
Well, them I ain't did nothing with neither one of them.
That's a whole extra lunch. Anywho, we started conversating and stuff. When I first got to Brunswick,
texting and MySpace was popping, so we was doing that.
When
I was on his top 8.
You gonna let me talk?
Okay, baby, sorry.
Man, let me talk. Let me do something.
Okay.
Good night. First of all, when I first got to Brunswick High, I met a guy named Greg Pookie.
Pookie, my cousin. Chris, sit down. Don't do all that.
Hey, look at me, nigga. This ain't no Gucci record. Good night. Anywho, I started, me and Pookie were like really cool. I go to Pookie house one day, we chilling in the fucking den, and somebody knocks on the door. I go to the door, and long and behold, it's her ass. That's fucking, of course, they're cousins. I didn't know. I asked her what she was doing here, and she said, what are you doing here? What are you doing? We went back and forth for like a good minute.
I was like, what you doing here?
Asking each other, what are we doing here?
I didn't know him and my cousin were friends, so I was just going to visit my fam, and he opens the door.
So from that point on, I would be at Pookie house, and somebody would just so happen to make these extra trips over to the house
every day
while I'm staying the night and stuff, making little slick comments and stuff. So, crazy thing was, me and Tia, we we've been like off and on for years.
Yeah.
One thing about that was different from her than it was from anybody else. I ain't never tried to you. I ain't never want to try to you.
To be honest with you guys, Chris, we went for 2017. We met 2007. So it has been 10 years of knowing each other. We've been on and off. We started dating 2007 that summer. No, it was in January. I'm sorry, January the 1st. Yeah, it was just turned the new year, and he asked me to be his girlfriend over the phone. So I said yes. So we was talking since, and then every time me and Chris broke up, it was never like a bad breakup. We just kind of literally just stopped talking. The text stopped, the call stopped. We just kind of branched out. We reconnected, but it was never on no if that nigga type thing. Like, Chris was my friend. He was a friend before anything. So, like, we literally became friends first, then started liking each other. But
I was infatuated with Tia, of course. To come to find out, like, our families were so close. Like, they all worked together. Like, my mom, my grandparents, my aunts, all of them knew all her parents, and they went to high school together.
They all went to King and Prince together, so they already knew each other.
And just flicking through a photo book, I found a baby picture of her and her going in her crib, and flicking through a photo book and finding a baby picture of me. Like, it's crazy. One day, dog, I was scared. I was working at Burger King. Tia was turning 15, and she was turning 15. I went to Walmart. And I bought a card, wrote on the card or whatever. I get to her house, like, at first I was like terrified of her dad. Like, I don't know why, but I was like terrified. LJ stayed, a friend of ours, LJ stayed across the street from her. Her dad, we be playing basketball outside. Her dad would pull up, and like, I'll just walk the fuck off. Like,
feeling guilty.
I would just walk off. But like, that particular night, it's like 12 o'clock at night. It's no lights on at her house. So I put the car in the mailbox and like ran like a half a mile down the road nonstop. Like, I was just that afraid of her pop.
How old you were? You was like
16?
About 16.
15, 16.
He was working at Burger King, so he walked to my house and put a birthday card in there and gave me all the money. He gave me all his money.
I gave Tia all the money that I had.
It wasn't a lot of money, but it was a thought that counted. So,
and the funny thing is,
I still have the card to this day.
Yeah.
It's at my parents' house, but it's not lost.
Yeah.
And my parents stay across the street, so.
Yeah, I gave her.
So fast forward, Chris went off to Job Corps. He had a bad breakup. So, he was texting and telling me about it. I'm trying to give him encouraging advice. See, that was our relationship. Like, we were talking, but we also saw other people. So he had a bad breakup. He was on his way back to Brunswick, and we tried it again, but he had to like let that hurt go. I was in a
rush to get into a relationship.
Yeah, so he had to let that hurt go, and then we reconnected. Let's fast forward 2011. From that day till now, that's what got us here today. 2011. It was September 25th, 2011. Me and my cousins from Carolina, we wanted to go to Plush. They came down, and
mind you, now me and Tia haven't talked since March of 2011. We have not spoke to each other. Nothing. We didn't conversate.
March of 2011. We stopped communicating up until September. So that's like the whole spring, summer, and then the fall is when we reconnected. So I haven't seen him. So Greg was the only guy going out. So I was like, call such and such. He was like, well, he can't go. I was like, well, call Chris. He was like, you sure? I was like, we don't got no bad blood. I mean, call him. I don't want you to be the only guy. You're going to feel like left out with all these girls. So you tell me your side now.
Well, I was in bed asleep, actually.
Yeah.
I was actually in the bed asleep, and Greg called me like, bro, what you doing? I said, I'm asleep. Bro, man, like, you want to come out with me, bro? Like, I knew Greg doesn't party like that. Poop does not party like that. He's not really a party guy. At that time, I was a real live party animal. So I was going out all the time. I was like 18, 19. But I said, man, I go, man. I just threw on some stuff. I still remember what I had on. So I just threw on some stuff and went out there. I knew nothing. I knew absolutely nothing about who was gonna be there or anything. He just said, come out with me and my cousins. So I said, cool, man, I'll come. So I get there, and lo and behold, He opens the door. Somebody walked by. Hey, Christopher.
I was like, hey, Christopher. He was like, what's happening? I'm like, nigga, fuck what's happening me.
I was on some whole different.
But I could tell when I walked away, you was looking. Y'all had my little short dress from Body Shop at the mall. That store is no longer here, but had my little dress. I think I still got it. Can't wear it, but I still got it because that was a memorable night. So basically, we like, you know, partying, whatever. And Chris swear up and down I was following him, y'all. I was not. I was with my homegirl, my friends. Well, my homegirl and my cousin. So the club plush wasn't that big. All the levels wasn't open. It was just that, you know, one level. Like a whole.
Rain was open that night.
Okay, well. Anyway, I wasn't following him. So,
man, please.
Chris, tell him what happened at the table.
I was doing some illegal stuff at the table.
So Chris had some illegal thing in the.
Man, Buffett, I was rolling up weed. I was rolling up weed.
He had some weed, and like it was these two girls. That one light skin, one dark skin. And go ahead. I want to say your part. Go ahead.
Man, fucked it up. She messed it up. But anywho, I was rolling a doobie, and stop. I was rolling a doobie, and then next thing you know, like these girls came over there, you know.
These girls were already at this table, y'all.
They came over there, nigga. I was right there. I was at the table by myself. I wouldn't walk to no table.
Calm down.
No, don't try to tell me my truth.
It's three sides to every story. My side, his side, and the truth. But I remember the girls already being there, and Chris walked to their table. He wanted to use their table to roll his blunt, or like, you know, set it up or whatever. So
how would she know if she wasn't watching me? Exactly.
Because we was in the background by then.
See? Following me. Eyes. Mind you now, this whole time this is going on, Tia has a man.
Okay, y'all. I was... when Chris came to the house, I was in a relationship with a guy, whatever. But we used to work together, okay? And we was literally like... I don't know. I was always like I guess guys see me as like, you know, they don't want to try me on some sexual stuff, but I'm a good person to talk to and listen to because I was also, me and the other guy became best friends. I was coaching him through his whole relationship. Like when they would break up, you know, that's another story. But, you know, he would call me and I would, you know, help them. But at the time, he started to like me. So we was talking or whatever, but this was when me and Chris was that off season. But that's besides the story.
Man, rolling up. And I remember one of the females asked me, can they hit
She was like, can I hit your weed? I walked up and I was like, no. And I grabbed his arm. Y'all, mind you, we have not spoken since March. It is September. And I feel like we had unfinished business. Like, you're not finna talk to other female while I'm here. Like, nigga, you know we got history.
How and why? Like, that was embarrassing as hell.
Like, I don't know. I still, to this day, I do not what made me so bold. Like, I'm a shy type of person. Well, used to be. I'm kind of shy now, but... It's like, I don't know what made me so bold, but I was just like, She said, can I hit your weed? I walked up, I said, no, and I grabbed his arm. Y'all, he did not resist. He didn't say nothing else to the girl. I just know after that, he was on my shoulder since that night. Even when the club ended, you know, we outside, he want me to sit on his lap and telling me, you know, this and that. Let's, you know, we start communicating again. So... that is how we met, and from that day forward, we've been together, inseparable ever since.
Damn, I was wild, man. I was real wild.
That's our little fairy tale story.
No, there ain't no end of the story, because I told what happened after that. Don't cut that out.
What happened? Whisper it first, because I don't know what you about to say.
You know what I'm finna say, because we always talk about that, though. What? So you know what I'm finna talk about, the whole part when I was like, what you got going on? What you got going on after this? Nothing.
That's like I was going home.
And you was like, you was going home.
Okay.
But where did she go?
Okay, listen. You know, since I, you know, took him away from them girls, we started talking outside. That because Pookie actually threw up. Pookie got sick, so we had to leave. So we went outside.
I got him fucked up.
So, hush.
You'll never forget that night.
So Pookie got sick. So we was outside. He's like, what you got going on out there? I was like, nothing. Finna go to my auntie house or whatever. I did go to my auntie house. I also did leave to go see my boo at the time. But When I got to his neighborhood, it's like a dead end. When I got to the neighborhood, I literally just turned back around. I feel like God was telling me, don't go. Because I told him, like, hey, I'm on the way, whatever. But it's like, my auntie stayed out there on 82. So it's like a 20-minute drive. Well, 15-minute drive. It was just long. So I came all the way back in town. And I pulled up and I just, like, made a big circle. Like, I'm going back to my auntie house. And me and Chris been talking ever since.
Yeah, man.
So I'm pretty sure we both on my end. I did have a boo at the time. Pretty sure he had a couple. I say couple because I don't know. But you know, all that died down eventually, and here we are talking to you guys. We done got married. Chris proposed. Well, we'll say that for another story time. We'll tell you how he proposed and about the wedding and stuff. But we had a nice wedding. So when we do story time about our wedding, we will.
I want to do the wedding part over again. If I could do the wedding part every weekend,
that wedding was
for life.
October
17,
10/17. Bread Squad, but you know it's Daniel's day now. But you know, but he proposed 10/17/15. My bad. He proposed 10/17/14, and exactly a year later, 10/17/15. I walked down the aisle. So that is our story time on how we met. And here we are.
Yeah, still here now.
So if you're watching this video, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. It's a play button. It's red. It says subscribe. All you do is click subscribe, and that's it. It's free. All you do is subscribe.
Hey.
Click subscribe.
Hey. The button. Hit it.
Oh, yeah. Hit that button. Also, you can hit that like button. You can spam them comments. Let us know what you think about us.
Share it to the world.
But Damn Daniels is taking over.
Damn Daniels.
Hashtag Damn Daniels. Don't forget to follow all our social media. All that will be in the description down below.
At the end of the video. All that stuff, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all stay tuned. We got some shit. We got some stuff coming for y'all, but stay tuned though. And
let us know what other videos y'all want us to do. We still got a lot coming. You know, we just starting out, so it's a lot of things that we're wanting to do. We want to kind of branch off into a different direction. Let's see what we can do a little differently than some other couples.
Already.
But
man, y'all make sure, like we say again, subscribe, like, share, play that church.
Damn Daniels.
You can't play that church.
That's a vibe. It's a vibe. And that's a vibe. Yeah. That's a vibe. Oh, it's a vibe. And that's a vibe.